Hello! It's your boy Karceno here. And let's go through the first half of the NBA Finals, Game 7. And the reason why I wanted to get this out early is because it takes some time to load. So by the time you're watching this, the game probably be going on and stuff. And yes, I just came out the hospital. Blood pressure was high because I was yelling up and down the storm about how ridiculously racist Cleveland is. Now, enough of that. Let's talk about what's been happening in the game so far. Hold on, let me pause this. I don't want no interruptions in my video. Or at least mute it. Sorry about that. Now, let's talk about the game, shall we? Now, in the first quarter, for the first time ever, this series, you saw basketball. You saw basketball for the first time in this series in the first quarter of Game 7. Both teams were trying to execute plays. They were trying to play mistake-free, and they all knew the seriousness of it. So they all were playing basketball. And the first quarter went beautiful. You start to see people do things, and as you see it, now you start to see like, man, that's Golden State. Oh, man, that's Cleveland. Both teams were trying to execute their game plan, but Cleveland made the most mistakes on the floor due to personnel and switches. What Golden State was doing was having Draymond be the decoy, and having Steph be the decoy, and then have Dre kind of drift off. And what it was doing was confusing the defender on the switches because they were like, well, forget Dre. We're just going to focus on Steph. Don't bite off the fate with Draymond. Let's concentrate on Steph and Clay. But going into this game, Golden State game plan was to get Draymond to be Draymond, to give him the green light to go. That was the whole game plan. So my barber, who believes in numerology and all this 2 times 3 equals 6, 6, 6, 16, and all of these numbers, I think you got the 23 right. Yeah, but you all got it on the wrong team because Draymond was killing them, doing what he's always done. Now you see why the league suspended him out of a game, so they can try to get it here. Because if he'd have played, you can't stop him. They have a matchup problem with him. LeBron would have to guard Dre. And while him choosing not to do that, it puts them a strain on them defensively. The second half, LeBron is going to have to come out and guard Draymond for them to have a chance to win this game. Cleveland did something very smart in this game. They boxed out well, and they let Kevin Love be aggressive early. You need that. You need to go ISO with Kevin Love. Let him go in on the smaller guys, get them in foul trouble, because he physically can go up and get rebounds over Verajao. At least it's going to put them and put a lot of strain on Golden State, and that way you're going to the line. Now, the referees, of course, they're going to call fouls on Steph. This is designed for LeBron James to conquer. So they got to keep him in position. They can't let the game get out of hand. So they're going to call fouls on Steph Curry. They're going to call fouls on anybody from Golden State. So the other guys have to step up tonight. That way you can beat the fix. You see, that's how it works. The refs can control the game. And that means that they can give you an opportunity to win. Now, we've seen a lot of the fouls they called on LeBron James was on the ground. He was fouled on the ground, but still they gave him a continuation. We already saw that. So we already know what time it is. So we see Steph getting these calls. We know what time it is. You people are not stupid anymore. You guys have been informed thanks to social media. You guys are now getting full frontal information, and people are starting to wake up now. Say, you know what? I think they right. After all these years, I've been in the dark. Yes, welcome aboard. Now, the second quarter, Tyronn Lue just let the same mistakes happen in the first half. Golden State is actually better without Steph Curry on the court. They're more dangerous. And that's what the league is going to find out. And this is why teams don't understand. This is how the league expands. When Curry's on the floor, they are the liability of him shooting threes all night. The game changes when he's out. When he's out, they think inside first. And if that's not open, they'll hit the guy that's open for the three. You don't know who's going to score when he's not on the court. It's not the same if LeBron sits down, you know Kyrie's in the game. Kyrie's the scorer. He's going to shoot. Him or J.R. Smith. Kevin Love might get the ball with 3-4 seconds left on the clock if he's out there. He's a spot-up shooter only. He's not the first option. So, you know Sherpert is not going to shoot unless it just gets dumped to him at the last second. You know Tristan Thompson's not going to get the ball. Kyrie is going to go out, just Kyrie. And it's going to be one-on-one. I'm going to make it or miss it. You play that kind of basketball, you isolate your team. They did that in the second quarter, and it cost them because Dre put a lot of pressure on them defensively by reacting and just going. And they left Dre open for threes. Second half, I'm going to see LeBron guard him because I'm expecting that. But Cleveland played smart. They went to the line, said, we're not going to get too far out. We got to go to the line on this one because this has got to keep us in the game. The refs cannot let Golden State get a big lead. Golden State get a 14-point lead, it's all over. It's because it's going to be a snowball effect. But you want to do that if you're Golden State. That's why you have to go to the paint. Go to the paint. You're going to win. You'll beat them in the free throw line shots with Livingston, with Iggy. Shoot those free throw line jump shots. Go to the hole. Put pressure on Cleveland because once they're down and the clock is against them, they're going to panic. They're going to fight with each other. They're going to try to wrestle to get the ball up. They're going to show their true colors. They're going to show LeBron. They're going to be like, LeBron, you got to save us. Then we're going to see if he's really the MVP. Because he went from crying to, yeah, man, get that out of here. We up 20. Now let's see if you're really the MVP. See y'all at the end of the game.